So we're back in Europa Universalis, and now we're looking to colonize the Caribbean. We've got there's Cays, I'm aiming for Tortuga and Barrahonas. So let's get going. In the meantime, we'll work on improving the religious unity a bit more. Currently at 68%, it's working its way up. We can take the decision to pass the Popery Act against the Catholics, which we will, to improve our missionary strength. Should speed up the conversions. And then we can take a look. Whoop. Another rebellion. Still haven't dealt with that. Though our manpower is finally recovering a little, which is good. What we want to do is, of course, get the next idea of the exploration ideas, free colonies, to give us the additional colonists necessary for us to colonize 2 places at once, efficiently. So that will take just a bit more diplomatic power, and then we can start colonizing these. It's important for us that we take all 3 other provinces so we don't get any sort of tensions with other colonial powers. For example, if Britain ended up at war with us, there's no way we'd be able to defend these islands on the other side of the world. Or indeed if France or Spain or Portugal did. Of course that shouldn't happen because they are our allies, but doesn't always work out like that. There we go. Let's deal with these rebels. Shouldn't cost that much to get the next idea. Yeah, just a little bit more. There we go, Battle of Kexholm. Of course it means that our manpower will go down a bit again, but that can't be helped. There we go. Oh no, it's the wrong idea. Naval drill. We don't really need that right now. What's after that? Merchant marine. All these ideas are for ships. Apart from the early ones. It's a bit unfortunate. Then we'll get some stability, production, national manpower. And what's the ultimate idea? I don't know. Maybe you don't get one for completing it, I thought you did. Okay. Our colony is at 937, so it's almost ready actually. So we can probably get both at the same time if we're lucky. Once we got a good event for our bureaucracy instead of that corruption one we had last time, which was pretty irritating. We still got quite a few revolts, nationalist, patriot, but less religious ones now, which is some improvement. Material improvement. It's almost ready. Oh, so close. Oh, converted. So now another one. This time, Bergslagen, however you pronounce it. We still haven't got the next idea. Maybe end of this month. There we go. Now we've got another colonist. Fantastic. So we can get to work on the next province. And this one's almost ready. Which means we won't need to defend it much longer. Guess we can move 2k across. Maybe just 1k. How many? There's only 1,000 there. So 1,000 will probably be fine. They're fighting them. Come on, mercs. Yeah, luckily mercs, even though they're outdated, can defeat, you know, natives on with spears. I'd hope they'd be able to do it, but you never know. In Europa you can be surprised by what can go wrong. There we go, I've almost got this case. Then we can send that colonist to the next province. Fantastic. That is good. Hopefully that'll start improving our income soon. I don't think it will form an independent colony if it's low enough number of provinces, but we'll have to wait and see to be sure. I think we will decline the offer. Well, actually we can afford it, might as well get the bonus military power. Ah, dear. Oh, Recall our diplomat from Bohemia. How are our techs doing? We're getting there here. Might want to get administrative monarchy. Would be an improvement on feudal, I think. We'll take a stability hit though if we do go for it, so maybe something to think about. So our naval limit, we can afford one new ship, so I guess we'll build a new carrack. Well, how close are we to levelling up to the next ship? That happens at level 15, so yeah, we could build one. Where do we build our dock? Stockholm? Dry dock? Gotland could build our ships, that would be quite entertaining. There we go, we'll upgrade it and then we'll use it to build our fleet from now on. Pricey. Oh, getting there with the economic ideas though. Well, we'll have to wait. Most of the stuff at the moment doesn't help us that much. There we go. First colonist has arrived. And we'll do the same here if the other colonial powers haven't put anything down. But if they have, we'll just grab some of the little islands, I guess. Like Jamaica. And the Bahamas, I suppose. Oh, another rebellion. I'll have to deal with that. Bit irritating. At least our manpower isn't completely drained now, because the rebellions are small enough and spread out enough for us to recover. Which is quite important. These merc guys are doing a good job. So this place produces tobacco for us, which is pretty good. Need to hunt these guys down. And yeah, so that's all going okay. Guess we could consider building some more forces now. Perhaps some cavalry and some infantry. Now we have the manpower. Oh, Castile's put down a little colony in the northeast of America. Unusual to see. I guess everything's fairly peaceful. Europe's of course moving towards the sort of inevitable series of blocks: Great Britain, France, Spain and Austria. But if we can build ourselves up enough to offset one, that'll probably be enough for us to carry on. As long as we're careful in terms of diplomacy. Making good progress on these now. Who shall we improve relations with? Well, the Livonian Order don't like us. Could try and improve Austria's opinion of us. Try and keep them on side. Because they are very powerful. Maybe we'll try and discourage Muscovy from attacking us by improving relations with them as well. They are very powerful. What is our mission at the moment? It's form an alliance with someone. That's not a particularly helpful one. We'll cancel that one. See if we get something better. We'll pull these guys back. Religious unity. Yeah, the Austrians just maintaining Catholicism within the empire. And we might be drawn in by Bohemia. Might happen. I'll just keep an eye out for that turn of events. Maybe there's a bit too much cavalry. Oh well, we'll see. We're not over our army limits, so who cares? We could probably build that ship. Are they building that that building I wanted? Dry dock. It's got a dry dock. How do we check what buildings a province has? Oh, here it is, dry dock. Okay. So we can build our new ship here. Maybe we should just build a small ship though. Caravel. Because that'll improve our trade power. It doesn't cost too much. It's a pretty decent army. Need to be a bit lighter on the cavalry probably. Ooh. Yeah, it looks okay. Could make a bid for Africa sooner or later. That would be hard to hold on to. Might be better to stick to small islands if possible. Maybe we should go and colonize the Falklands since we know there's oil there. In the distant future, might be of value to us. Dissolution Act, would that help? We need a statesman. Witchcraft, benign neglect. Just wondering which one of these might help us convert the religions even quicker. Might need a theologian. Wait for our money to build up. Quality ideas and economic ideas. I think we'll get the administrative tech. Maybe we could get the next quality idea. National Bank. Maintenance modifier. I think it might be worth moving up so we can get a better form of monarchy. Let's give more power to the nation. It comes to aid in the fading colors of Ozil. Oh, fair enough. More power to the nobles. Who are they allies with? No one, it seems, so that's alright. We could help in this war, I suppose. Can use the opportunity to get to raise war taxes. Since we're not planning on fighting again anytime soon. I could probably just bring down inflation. All well and good. So who are we at war with? Just the Livonian Order. So that shouldn't be a problem. Lost us a little bit of ground, but it's not a problem. Stopped en route by rebellion. Typical. Right, they're going to get Narva before we get there anyway. We need to deal with this rebel force. Bit of a delay. Do we want to build an earth rampart? Does this not have any defences? It has a fort level 1. Which is fine. Cotton. That's also valuable, so that's a good one. Battle of Finland. Okay. Guess we should make a move on Ozil, since that's the war objective. But maybe I can't really take it. Don't think I can. Okay. Where's our fleet? What's it doing? Fleet? Okay. You can stop for a minute. Let's just take on another light ship. Now you can protect the trade again. In the Baltic. There we go. Off he goes. Maybe we should build another infantry unit. Recruit infantry. Keep our army size up so people don't declare war on us. More ideas available. Gained a claim on Finnmark. That's good, I guess. They're allied with Muscovy and Denmark though, so not a huge value to us. Conversion. And sugar. I think sugar's very valuable. During the period, of course, like sugar was immensely profitable for the British. What are we going to do here? Convert. Guess Halland next. We're working our way along. Okay. Look at our overseas situation. Now, I think we can build plantations for a lot of these things, which will make us a lot of money. Yeah, so sugar, tobacco and cotton. So we can build 3 plantations. They're very expensive at 400 odd ducats each, but I think they are pretty profitable. So we might build a series of plantations if we can save up enough money doing our colonial exploits. We could always take out a loan to finance it, I guess. Imperial liberation. Austria's kicking ass. Becoming more and more powerful. At least they're still a distance from us. For now. If they do start rolling back through all these other guys though, it will be a problem. Not one we can do very much about. Ooh. Some sort of French Antilles confederation they've built. Maybe we won't build another colony here in case it becomes an actual colony, because those are pretty lame. I think. Maybe we could take Jamaica. Probably get away with Jamaica. I actually have no means of sending a guy across because I sent my transport ships away. I should probably send them back across for when we finish this phase. Because they're already a third the way there. And we don't need the transports here. Yeah, we'll send them across. I can always build new transports. Global Empire. Naval force limits increase. That'll probably be quite good. And it would give us permanent casus belli against pagans. Which would be handy. We could maybe colonize next to the Congo and take it over. If they have anything valuable. Wheat, not that useful. Ivory though is pretty good. So maybe Luanda. Could make a move for Luanda after we've taken Jamaica, I think. Might need some additional forces. We'll see what we can muster up. Could do another Merc force, of course. The natives probably won't be able to stand up against us, so it won't be too troublesome. It's generally safer to expand outside of Europe just because the aggressive expansion penalties are normally less. Our income isn't fantastic, although it is improving. What building would help? I guess we want to work towards the workshop for the improved goods produced. What does that require? Constable. So we'll build a constable there. Got these colonies building, which is all well and good. Might be worth investing in better fortifications, just so we're less likely to lose them during a war. I think they're all in the same trade area. Yeah, I think they are. This guy's somewhere else though. We should build up some trade power here. Could always build some ships once we have the naval force limits increased. In fact, we could probably get that now. Excellent. So that should mean, how many ships can we now have? 9 more ships. That's not too bad. To the big ships which cost money from the province. Ah, maybe it does cost money. Okay. But we built the dry docks on our little island just for this. So I guess 2 more flights. Oh, can't afford more than that at the moment. That'll do for now. We gained some colonial expansion casus bellis. We probably won't be using them for a bit. Congo would be good to expand against. I think they're pagans. Guess Smiling could build a caravel as well. Or maybe not. What does Scotland actually produce as a province? Wool. Who cares? Sadly, you can't recruit mercs out in the colonies. That'd be pretty cool if you could. Let's recall the diplomat from Muscovy then. Add this guy to the main army. We are saving up as well, while our colonialism continues. Expensive stuff, colonialism. Hard to tell if it's really worth it. I won't improve the stability to +3 just because rebellions aren't that bad at the moment, and positive events might push up the stability for free. So we can use it for teching instead. We're almost there for the Fine Arts Academy. Very soon. There we go. We can now get a Minister of Monarchy if we wanted to. Which we do eventually, I think. It'll be handy. So maybe we won't go for this whole island as well. Just get Jamaica. Oh. Another rebellion. Could probably bring down our army maintenance soon, depending on the situation. What does Merchant Marine actually give us? Improved lightship combat. That might be handy since we're sending light ships in this fleet. Costs us a bit of our military advance. We could get improved discipline if we finished it off though. We are building them, albeit gradually. So we can recall that diplomat as well. How are our relations with our allies? He's okay. He might not be so good. Should I grab a royal marriage somewhere? Where can we get one? Maybe with Brandenburg. Might be worthwhile. And maybe another caravel. We don't really want an alliance of Brandenburg, I think. Just in case it goes the wrong way. Well, these things are peaceful. Always a plus. Guess we could recruit. Well, is it really worth it? There's not going to be much of value in Greenland. We can just keep that one. It's our stepping stone, which we don't really need anymore. Oh dear. Where's that? Guess we could look to convert some of the culture actually, couldn't we? Where are the latest troublemakers? There we go. Let's get rid of these Danes from our lands. Danish is no longer accepted as well, which won't help. Which other ones do we need to convert? I'm doing this the hard way, of course, by clicking them all. Yeah. Probably need to convert the religion some more first. Let's get our army back to the centre. This fleet's slowly building up. Where have we got a training field? Because that's where we'll want to build our army. Smaland and Västergotland. So we can recruit a little bit of tertiary infantry to send in the future. The Heretics of Holland. National revolt risk for 1 year is not too bad. Oh, military leader down. Slightly better than our last one actually. Once we had a slight improvement. I mean, not much of an improvement, it's still rubbish, but could help out. Colonies are still going, gradually. Can we reach Congo yet? Not quite. Ooh. It's the force we're just going to send across to assist in the future. Wait for one more light ship, because we'll boost the trade in the area, and then if we get another merchant later, we can use it to get more money. Oh, Portugal's fabricated a claim against us. That's not good. I have to bring more men. Maybe that means it is worth sending a bigger ship. The British are our allies, so they might be able to help when it comes down to it. Haven't even got Tortuga yet and they're already laying claim to it. Alright, that's good. It's a win. Lost some manpower, unfortunately. Yeah, maybe it's worth sending a big ship with them. They're expensive though. Maybe not yet. Need enough men there to hold them off though. How many more ships can we have? 6 more ships. We need some transports for back home, of course. Four flights will help. We'll send this force, transporting a few more men to help defend our possessions when the Portuguese come. Inevitably. We could build the next one of these to improve our income. Should be profitable under the circumstances. End of religious turmoil. Lots of people managed to pull out of it now. Guess our Protestant tendrils are being cut off. But we've got a solid block up in the north. We need to roll back Muscovy at some point, but we might wait for their military tech to fall more behind. At least we're managing to deal with the rebels for now. Numerous though they are. We could make some more claims on Norway soon. Allied with Denmark, Brittany and Muscovy. It's quite a lot. Oh, the Barones now available. Should we go for a fourth? Yeah, we might as well. Won't be too heavily manned, I think. Not much point having the motors if we're not going to colonize. Oh, more nationalists. Oh dear. Alright. Some men are on their way. Guess they're gonna move in soon. Okay. There we go, I've got a little transport squadron with a couple of caravels. Oh, an excellent minister, that's good. That means we should be able to build a constable. Trying to boost up our income out here. Be a pity if it turns into a colony though. There won't be much we can do about it. Or some imperial reforms. That's one which is good for everyone, so I guess no tension there. Tortuga's still developing. So how far away can we put our next colony? If we want to get down to Africa. Could put one down on the Gold Coast, I guess. Pity we can't reach this island here. Maybe we can almost get there. That's already owned by someone, that's the problem. Oh well, no issues. Things are going okay. Convert another province. Keep it up. Got some culture conversion going on as well. Excellent. Convert her land now. We just want unity. Poland are threatening us, great. Oh, another rebellion. Kexon does like rebelling. Well, it's a nice little colonial block. How many islands do they have here to form this Antilles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess it's alright. 7. Should be okay with 4, I think. Oh, can't afford 30 legitimacy, we're going to have to take a stability hit. It's not good. I guess we can afford to boost it up at the moment. Ah. Good supplies, that's handy I guess. How much space do we have left for more ships? Oh, 41 now, so we could build a couple of caravels, Maybe we should use the opportunity to build a carrack. Pricey though it is. Oh, Tortuga's developed to be self-sustaining. That's good. So then where do we want to put our next colony? No mission. Arrival of arrival. Who? Castile. Fortify the eastern borders. Conquer Burgundians. Sounds like a good plan. We have CB. So I guess that's a target. Guess we could fabricate a claim to Trondelag as well. Or Agda. Agda's probably worth more. Then we can use those to capture some provinces. So if we want to move along the coast, I guess colonizing the Gold Coast is probably a safe option. In which case we'll need to send a few men over. Hopefully we won't be attacked by the Portuguese on our way. But I guess it's always a possibility and we will be cut off. And they are one of the big colonial nations I was warning about. We are fairly helpless. We could improve our relations with them, I guess. Maybe we should try that. Because I haven't done anything to upset them as far as I know. Our income's doing okay. How much of it is from trade? It's going down at the moment. The trade is still not worth very much. I guess people are transporting the value away. Yeah, a bit of it. Can't see who's doing it though. Well, it's going equally in both directions, so maybe no one's pushing it either way. I might not have any reason to. Gold Coast will be a stepping stone to the Congo, which we'll conquer, I think, if we can. Depending on how things develop over here. It's largely mercenary forces defending the Caribbean for us. It might not be the best. Something to think about. Oh, the flight's been built. The new carrack's being built for our fleet. I think it might be our first carrack, because all the others are early carracks. Wonder who will name it after. Our colonial ambitions in the Caribbean have gone well. These 4 provinces probably earn us a fair amount of money if we get them going. It's pretty good. This fleet's making its way across. There's 8,000 natives there, so this might not work out. Bit of a gamble. Might need to send more men. Oh, we'll see how it goes. If they get wiped out, they get wiped out. Wiped out by the enraged African natives. It will be outnumbered 4-1. These guys are rated 4. Don't know what that really means. Oh well, they might get wiped out. Let's get our fleet out of there so it doesn't get attritioned away. Well, looks like we'll manage to win. Superiority of Western arms is now sufficient to hold the Gold Coast. A colonist will arrive soon. Oh dear. Everything's good at home, at least. Got our ship sailing around. Our trade income could be better though. Don't really know how to improve it though. Could build another constable. Though if they're just going to steal Tortuga off me, is it really worth it? Maybe we won't put one down, just in case they seize it off of us. Maybe we'll just build some fortifications. How do I build next level fort? Since we might need to hold them off. Don't know how much they'll be able to land there, but you never know. Hoping Castile doesn't take them over and get all their claims, because that would also be pretty disastrous. Oh, Bohemia's at war. Saxony. Well, they are their religious enemies, so that's all good. All for the best. Our conversion's going well. Our legitimacy is slowly building up. So at the moment, things are looking pretty steady. Transport squadron's just about to get back. Wow, those guys are pretty battered. Transatlantic crossing is not nice. There we go. Tropical's pretty bad, but it will be an important centre of trade, so I guess it's worth it. Sort of. And then we'll work our way down to the Congo. Ooh. I don't know. Thought it would be an offshore island, but it's not. This might be. Yeah, islands are pretty handy. A bit safer. But I guess we'll see. See how things develop across the world. Lithuania's looking pretty strong. They are allied with us, so I guess it's okay. Oh, excellent. Conversions are slowly bringing the land back under control. Finnmark. Don't know if it's really worth taking, to be honest. Who are they allied with? Norway, Holstein, Poland and Bohemia. That's pretty strong. We'll just put down the claims and hopefully we can make something of it later. Is this owned by someone? Looks like it might be. Don't really want to have to fight the Mali. They have a lot of provinces, so it could gain territory, but it might put us into conflict with Castile or Portugal in the not too distant future. Guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, culture conversion. Not needed. Well, that's good. Guess we can speed everything up. Wait for our money to recover. Maybe build a manufactory if this place doesn't go wrong. Army maintenance is still pretty high. We're not actually at our force limit though. Wonder what Jamaica will produce. Ah, have to wait. Gonna make our way across. New idea. We can get the last quality idea, which I guess will be good. Give us the bonus. Always got to the production bonus for Swedish ideas as well, which should be good. Don't know how we're doing in tech. So our military is 12. Our neighbours' militaries are 11, 13 for Norway, and 11 for Muscovy. So we probably want to level up soon if we're going to want to be able to hold off Muscovy. Which we definitely will. Just trying to improve our income a bit, but it's not really working, is it? Maybe once we get our next idea. Level 14 is required though. It's going to take me some time too. Oh, we can get economic ideas, not too useful. Might be worth advancing our administrative tech a bit. Our diplomatic's quite far behind as well. Guess we'll see. Could build the workshop, however. It says only plus 0.11. I'm sure it should produce more than that. Maybe we won't build it. Got a level 2 fort at least. Yeah. Let's get the money. Could have improved our stability, but I decided the money. Long run's probably more useful. Another uprising, but we know we can handle it. Cotton. Not bad. Should come in handy. I feel like that should be worth more. But the current price of cotton seems to have gone down. I guess they must have a lot coming from the colonies. Tobacco is still valuable. So is sugar. But cotton's value is not great, so I guess we shouldn't invest in it anymore. I get the diplomatic tech. Could make a trade company. Not sure how that will help. Could build something at home. Counting house. Help in Stockholm. Every little helps. Oh, making some conversions. Almost done. I need to royal marriage Great Britain again. Whoops, that's the wrong one. But oh well. We'll do that first, I guess. Oh, we could do another one of these. Ostgotland. The other ones will take quite a long time. I guess they might be worthwhile. Revolt risks are coming down. Nationalist and religious. That we can handle. Not bad. So, we've got our 4 colonies in the Caribbean. We know that cotton's gone downhill in value, but we can get money from the sugar and from the tobacco. We're going to get the Gold Coast. Hopefully that will produce gold, but who knows. And then we'll make a move on Luanda. Put some pressure on the Congo. I think that'll be good. We have managed to stabilise the culture and religion of Sweden a bit more. Manpower's recovered enough that we could consider a war. We've got some claims in Norway, but at the moment, we can't really declare war on them. We can't fight Moscow and Denmark at the same time, unless Moscow gets busy. Tver's not enough of a problem since it's only one province. I guess we shall find out. There you go. All good. Bit of colonialism for you. See how it goes next time. So we're back in Europa Universalis, and now we're looking to colonize the Caribbean. We've got there's Ks. I'm aiming for Tortuga and Barrahonas. So let's get going. In the meantime, we'll work on improving the religious unity a bit more. Currently at 68%. It's working its way up. We can take the decision to pass the Popery Act against the Catholics, which we will, to improve our missionary strength. Should speed up the conversions, and then we can take a look. Another rebellion. Still haven't dealt with that. Though our manpower is finally recovering a little, which is good. What we want to do is, of course, get the next idea of the exploration ideas, the 3 colonies, to give us the additional colonists necessary for us to colonize 2 places at once, efficiently. So that will take just a bit more diplomatic power, and then we can start colonizing these. It's important for us that we take all 3 other provinces so we don't get any sort of tensions with other colonial powers. For example, if Britain ended up at war with us, there's no way we'd be able to defend these islands on the other side of the world. Or indeed if France or Spain or Portugal did. Of course that shouldn't happen because they're at 937, so it's almost ready actually. So we can probably get both at the same time if we're lucky. Once we got a good event for our bureaucracy instead of that corruption one we had last time, which was pretty irritating. We still got quite a few revolts, nationalist, patriot, but less religious ones now, which is some improvement. Material improvement. It's almost ready. Oh, so close. Oh, converted. So now another one. This time Bergslagen, however you pronounce it. We still haven't got the next idea. Maybe end of this month. There we go. Now we've got another colonist. Fantastic. So we can get to work on the next province. And this one's almost ready. Which means we won't need to defend it much longer. Guess we can move 2k across. Maybe just 1k. Our allies, but doesn't always work out like that. Here we go. Let's deal with these rebels. Shouldn't cost that much to get the next idea. Yeah, just a little bit more. There we go, Battle of Kexholm. Of course it means that our manpower will go down a bit again, but that can't be helped. There we go. Oh no, it's the wrong idea. Naval drill. We don't really need that right now. What's after that? Merchant marine. All these ideas are for ships. Apart from the early ones. It's a bit unfortunate. Then we'll get some stability, production, national manpower. And what's the ultimate idea? I don't know. Maybe you don't get one for completing it, I thought you did. Okay. Our colonies that we're getting there here. Might want to get administrative monarchy. Would be an improvement on feudal, I think. We'll take a stability hit though if we do go for it. So maybe something to think about. So our naval limit, we can afford one new ship. So I guess we'll build a new carrack. Well, how close are we to leveling up to the next ship? That happens at level 15. So yeah, we could build one. Where do we build our dock? Stockholm? Dry dock? Gotland could build our ships, that would be quite entertaining. Okay, we'll upgrade it and then we'll use it to build our fleet from now on. Pricey. Oh, getting there with the economic ideas though. Well, we'll have to wait. Most of the stuff at the moment doesn't help us that much. There we go. First colonist has arrived. And we'll do the same here if the other colonial powers haven't put. There's only 1,000 there. So 1,000 will probably be fine. Fighting them. Come on, mercs. Yeah, luckily mercs, even though they're outdated, can defeat, you know, natives on with spears. I'd hope they'd be able to do it, but you never know. In Europa you can be surprised by what can go wrong. There we go. we've almost got this case. Then we can send that colonist to the next province. Fantastic. That is good. Hopefully that'll start improving our income soon. I don't think it will form an independent colony if it's low enough number of provinces, but we'll have to wait and see to be sure. I think we will decline the offer. Actually, we can afford it. Might as well get the bonus military power. Ah, dear. I can recall our diplomat from Bohemia. How are our techs doing?